How to do the refunding method. Now, keep in mind, I do not condone any of these actions. It is illegal. If you do it, you are going to go to jail. So this is only for educational purposes only. For the refunding method to guarantee to work out for you, what you want to do is buy replicas or counterfeits. You won't get in trouble for this, as buying counterfeits or replicas on sites like Alibaba, Taobao, or China Buys. Those apps and websites do not allow replicas to be sold. So if they do sell replicas on there, they are violating the app and website's policy, including PayPal's policy if they do have a PayPal Express checkout. So for the refunding method to work the best, you would prefer to have a PayPal Express checkout. Even if it's not like a PayPal Express checkout, you could still buy stuff from Nike, etc. Like this, for example, you could buy stuff from Nike, and Nike allows PayPal Express checkout. So if you try and do the refunding method and the website or the vendor or the app doesn't dispute or give you your money back, you could always contact and dispute it with PayPal if you buy with PayPal, right? Or you could just do a chargeback. But if you do a chargeback, you are wasting one of your most important trump cards, because doing chargebacks on websites, etc., that holds the funds from the vendor, from the website itself, and they will keep an eye on you pretty much. For the refunding method to work the best, you would preferably go through PayPal's policy, buyer's protection policy, Alibaba, Nike, etc., or you could just Google up whatever you're looking for. Make sure that if you do buy stuff from Nike, Puma, etc., you could always like say like the items never arrived or whatever. Even if there's proof of a screenshot, you could just say like, hey, that's not my house. And what scammers will do is they will create multiple accounts with different address. So when their item is coming, especially if they have a lot of free time, they'll just like camp at home, and then if they see the item coming to their neighbor's home, they'll just take it from their neighbor. And you don't want to use the address to like multiple different times, right? You want to use it once or twice on an account and then stop. Yeah, like preferably you want to use it like once on a fresh account, on a brand new account with no purchase history, right? No refunding history or anything. You just want to do it at least once and then move on to a new account if it's a brand new account. So I'll show you guys an example of what refunding looks like. And keep in mind, this is only for educational purposes. This is not supposed to be replicated in any shape or form. If you do this, this is on you. So viewers' discretion. So what this person is doing is they're selling Denim Tears hoodie. If you guys don't know what Denim Tears hoodie is, it is a very popular clothing brand. Everyone hears about this, right? This like one singular hoodie costs like $400, and this person on Alibaba is selling Denim Tears for like $20, $22, whatever it is. Keep in mind that Alibaba does not allow replicas, right? They don't allow you to sell replicas or counterfeits. You could just do a simple Google search on Alibaba, right? Asking Alibaba if they allow selling replicas or counterfeits. I'm pretty sure 100% of websites and apps don't allow you to sell replicas or counterfeits. So if this vendor is selling replicas on Alibaba, either way, they are violating Alibaba's policy. They are also violating PayPal's policy if you do pay with PayPal Express checkout, right? Because PayPal endorses you and give you a refund for counterfeits, including Alibaba itself. Alibaba really, like Chinese vendors, Chinese websites and apps, they really don't give a shit if you buy replicas or not. Let's be honest. Alibaba don't even give a fuck about it. They will give you a refund, but I've never tried to refund a replica on Alibaba. That's not what I do, because I don't indulge in illegal activities. But just so you know, Chinese websites and apps are less likely to care about counterfeit goods. And as you could see, this person did not make they're just saying, hey, Denim Tears hoodie, men, women, Denim Tears steak design or whatever. They in the description, right? In the description, in the title of the listing, it did not say anywhere that this is a replica or a counterfeit item, right? Because it's obviously illegal to sell counterfeits on Alibaba. And if you look on PayPal's Express checkout or PayPal's purchase protection program, they don't allow counterfeits or a counterfeit. Not only that, but Denim Tears hoodie is supposed to have like flower patterns. As you could see, if you look on the hoodies, it does not look anything like this, because these vendors, they just blur out the hoodie, right? They just blur out the flower pattern on the hoodie so that Alibaba doesn't check it and then see that it's a counterfeit. So now you have proof to show to PayPal that, hey, I bought this hoodie, it's called Denim Tears hoodie. It's a blank hoodie, and when I ordered it and it came in as a hoodie with flower patterns. And then you show them like the listing photos of the vendor, right? So this is like, let's say if I want to order the gray hoodie, for example, it comes in and it's not a gray blank hoodie, but it's a blank hoodie, like it's a gray hoodie with like flower patterns and it's not blank overall. So you could always say to, Alibaba or PayPal that, hey, the item is not as described, right? So you received a completely different item. So this is considered as a different, like as a completely different item, because the clothes itself is genuinely, like, it does not look like this, right? There's no flower patterns because they blurred it out. The item was advertised as authentic, right? So they advertised this item as authentic, for example, because they did not make it clear that it was replicas. Not only that, but if you do use PayPal or any type of apps, they will always allow you to refund counterfeit items or replicas. So in this case, if you do buy this, you could always argue to Alibaba or PayPal saying that, hey, this person sold me a replica or counterfeit and the item is not as described due to the listing, etc. And then usually if you want to get a full refund, you will have to return the item. Unless you are very good at this and you are very good at convincing people, you will get a full refund. Or you could just hire a Telegram refunder. So a Telegram refunder is someone who refunds the item and they'll get like a small portion of the fees, right? So that they'll make some profits here and there. Or you could just file for a partial refund and keep the item itself. Most of the time, partial refund works. If they have made it clear to you that it is a replica or a counterfeit, then refunding is not going to be able to work. So with the refunding method, you are really just exploiting a company's policy, a seller's policy, vendor's policy, Alibaba's policy. Like, it doesn't matter where you buy. If you buy stuff on Nike and you want to refund it, you want to look at their refund policy. Nike doesn't have a refund policy. They only have a return for refund, but they do give you your money back if you say or claim that, hey, your stuff never arrived towards my house. So in this case, if I ever bought this hoodie, what I would do is I would clarify to Alibaba that, hey, I just discovered out that this is a counterfeit. The listing showed that it was a blank hoodie, but I received a bunch of flowers on my hoodie. Not only that, but Alibaba doesn't allow to sell counterfeits or replicas, and I want a refund, etc. You get mad and stuff like that. And keep in mind, with Chinese apps and websites, contacting customer support while refunding the dispute on Alibaba or any type of Chinese websites there are, most of the time they don't even do their job properly. You will have to talk to contact support multiple fucking times just for them to reach out to you. So I have received an item beforehand that was not as described and the vendor actually scammed me. I talked with them about it and Alibaba only gave me like a 30 USD refund when I spent like 120, right? So in that case, what I should have done was filed for a chargeback on my credit card. So following a chargeback on your credit card or with your financial institution, it's very good because that's your trump card. But if you do, it will hold the funds from the website that you bought from and they will keep an eye out on you. But I didn't follow a chargeback, so I never received my money in the first place. And keep in mind, the refunding method, you want to make multiple addresses and multiple accounts. If it's a brand new account that you make on a brand new website, brand new app, no purchase history whatsoever, you want to at least refund refund on the account once and then just move on. You don't want to refund on the second time because they're going to be watching you. And what scammers will do is they'll use like different PO boxes or they'll use like their neighbor's address, etc. And if they have a lot of free time, they'll just camp outside of their neighbor's house and take the item when it arrives. But as long as you see that a policy that PayPal has, or a policy that Alibaba or any type of website, any type of apps that are out there, right? If the item that you purchase does not match or agree with the policy that the website or app has, then you could always use it against them. It's not illegal to buy replicas or counterfeits. It's illegal to sell them though. So that's the reason why you as the buyer has a lot of potential to get your money back essentially. And that's exactly how you do the refunding method. There is a refunding method with gift cards on PayPal. I might make another video about that. But for now, this is how the refunding method works. Keep in mind that, if you do make a lot of money on this, you are going to get in trouble. I don't condone any of these actions as it's illegal to do the refunding methods, but buying replicas, stuff like that, it's not illegal to buy replicas. But if you buy something from Nike and you claim that it never arrived, that's a scam, right? You're deceiving them. And I don't recommend you to just deceive people on Alibaba buying replicas and counterfeits as well, pretending like you don't know that it's replicas or counterfeits. I don't suggest that either. I don't condone any of these actions. If you do it, it is on you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys want more, just hit that like button. And as always, peace out, boys.